The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hi students, welcome back to Business Studies class. I think all are doing well. Okay, see, in the last class we discussed the meaning of international business. I think all are clear. Okay, today we are going to discuss the next topic, that is import procedures. We know that, what do you mean by import? See, the following are the steps involved in importing goods to our country. The first one, trade enquiry. See, the importer has to collect the information about the exporter of the product he needs from various sources like trade directories, trade associations, website, etc. See, after identifying this exporter, he sent what? The trade enquiry. So, trade enquiry means it is a written request by the importer to overseeing supplier for getting information such as what? Price, quality and other terms and conditions for export. That is the first one, trade enquiry. ഒന്നാമത് വരുന്നതാണ് trade enquiry ചെയ്യാൻ. So, importer എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? Has to collect the information about the exporter കുറിച്ച്. എന്തിനെ കുറിച്ച്? Of the product he needs from the various sources. Okay. Then second steps are obtaining import license. See, certain goods can be imported freely, while others require what? License. ചിലത് ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാം? ഇമ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ചിലതിന് എന്ത് വേണം? ലൈസൻസ് വേണം. So he has to apply for what? The import license at DFGT and obtain IFC number. Okay. And then next one, obtaining foreign exchange. See, in import trade, payment is made in foreign currency. ആണല്ലോ, അതുകൊണ്ട് all foreign exchange transactions are regulated by RBI in India. ഇന്ത്യയിൽ foreign exchange transactions regulate ചെയ്യുന്നത് ആരാണ്? RBI ആണെന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. So that the importer has to get what? Prior sanction for foreign exchange. Okay, and then fourth one, placing order or intent. See, the importer has to place an order or intent for what? The supply of goods. So it should contain what? The price, quality, quantity, size, grade and instructions relating to what? The packing, shipping, delivery schedule, insurance and mode of payments. So that is a placing order or intent. And then fifth step is what? Obtaining letter of credit. See, the importer should obtain what? The letter of credit from his bank and forward it to the exporter. The exporter can forward cheyyanam. Okay, and the next one, arranging finance. See, importers should arrange fund in advance what? To pay the exporter on arrival of goods. So that is arranging finance. And then next one, receipt of shipping advice. Next one, a receipt of a shipment advice. So actually it is a document sent by the exporter to the importer. it contains what? The information about the shipment of goods after it is being loaded on the ship. Okay, and the next one, the retirement or import documents. See, after the goods are shipped, so the exporter submit all the necessary documents with his banker for getting the payment. So here the importer has to return means what? Receive the document either by ready payment or by accepting a bill of exchange. And the next step, what is it? Arrival of goods. See, on arrival of goods, the person in charge of the ship inform the officer at the dock through the document called Import General Manifest. See, the Importer General Manifest is a document. It contains the details of imported goods. Okay, and on the basis of which cargo is unloaded. Okay, and the next step is customs clearance and release of goods. See, after fulfilling all the formalities at the dock, all formalities and payment of dock dues, freight, if any, and the customs duty, so the importer can release the goods from the port. Port in the goods release. In order to calculate the customs import duty, the importer has to submit the document called the bill of entry. Submit. Bill of entry? It is a form supplied by the customs office to the importer for filling and submitting for assessment of customs import duties. Okay, these are the import procedures. Okay, next one, I think all are clear. Next one, foreign trade promotion, that is incentives and organizational support. See, Government of India has taken various measures to support the business firms to improve their export business. Avരുടെ export business improve ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് India government ഒരുപാട് measures എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. Some of them are എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഒന്ന് duty drawback ആണ്. Duty drawback means under this scheme the customs and GST paid on raw materials and components used in export products are refunded to the exporter at the time of export. That is the duty drawback. And second one, export manufacturing under bond scheme. See, goods manufactured for exporting are not liable to pay in the GST and other duties. To avail such facilities, these firms have to give what? A bond that the goods manufactured will be exported. Okay, next one, exemption from payment of GST. Goods mean for export do not come under GST, and income from export trade is also exempted from income tax for a long time. So these schemes are applicable for 10% export-oriented units and units set up in the EP side, economic process zone, EP sets. So, and the next one, advance license scheme. See, advance export license may be issued to what? Regular exporter on request, so that they will get in the duty-free supply of domestic and imported inputs. Okay. Next one, export promotion capital goods scheme, EPCG. That means the idea behind this is what? To encourage import of capital goods for export production at lower rate of customs duty. Okay, and then recognition scheme for export house, trading house, star trading houses and superstar trading houses. See, these exporter houses in different names are given national recognition. Okay, so that they can take all effort to promote the export. So the recognition is granted based on their export performance. And the next one, export of services. Actually, to promote the export of services, various categories of services also have been given recognition. Here also recognition is granted on the basis of their export performance. Okay, and the next one, export finance. So it is provided to the exporter എപ്പോഴാണ് at the concessional rate. എങ്ങനെയാണ് at the concessional rate? There are two types of export finance, that is pre-shipment finance. It means it is made available to finance the purchase, processing, manufacturing and packing of goods. And then post-shipment finance, that means it is provided to fill the gap between the sale and realization of the sale. Okay, then export processing zone, EPZ, that is it has been set up by the government to provide internationally competitive duty free environment for exports എന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത്. Okay, so government is providing the infrastructural facilities to produce goods at a lower cost, and customs clearance and other formalities simplify ചെയ്യുന്നു ഈ മേഖലയിൽ. And no import license is needed to import capital goods, raw materials, etc. അതുകൊണ്ട് they are also എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു exempted from payment of GST for those items brought from domestic market. So recently EPZs are converted into എന്താക്കി മാറ്റി a special economic zone അല്ലെങ്കിൽ cess by giving more privileges എന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞത്. അപ്പോൾ മേജർ എക്സ്പോർട്ട് പ്രോസസ്സിംഗ് സോൺസ് ഇൻ ഇന്ത്യ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ കാണ്ട്ല എക്സ്പോർട്ട് പ്രോസസ്സിംഗ് സോൺ, കാണ്ട്ല ഗുജറാത്ത്, സാന്റോക്രൂസ് ഇലക്ട്രോണിക് എക്സ്പോർട്ട് പ്രോസസ്സിംഗ് സോൺ, സാന്റോക്രൂസ് ബോംബെ, നോയിഡ എക്സ്പോർട്ട് പ്രോസസ്സിംഗ് സോൺസ്, നോയിഡ UP, ചെന്നൈ എക്സ്പോർട്ട് പ്രോസസ്സിംഗ് സോൺ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ചെന്നൈ തമിഴ്നാട്, കൊച്ചിൻ എക്സ്പോർട്ട് പ്രോസസ്സിംഗ് സോൺ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് കൊച്ചിൻ, ഫാൽട്ട എക്സ്പോർട്ട് പ്രോസസ്സിംഗ് സോൺ, വെസ്റ്റ് ബംഗാൾ, and Visakhapatnam export processing zone, Visakhapatnam. So these are the major export processing zones in India. See, and then 10% export oriented units. See, these units are set up for what? The export of the entire products. Okay, so they can set up anywhere in India. They get all the benefit provided to the units in the EPZs. Okay, in organizational support endana, some of the important institutions set up by government of India to promote the foreign trade in our country. And so on the Department of Commerce. See, Department of Commerce is a Department of Commerce in the Ministry of Commerce, Government of India is the apex body. It is responsible for what? The development of country's external trade and all matters concerned with it. Okay, so this is maybe in the form of increasing commercial relation with other countries, export promotion measures, and development and regulation of certain exporter oriented industries and the commodity. അടുത്തതാണ് Export Inspection Council, EIC. See, actually Export Inspection Council of India was set up by the government of India under section 3 of the Export Quality Control and Inspection Act 1963 prakaram. So the council aims at sound development of export trade through quality control and pre-shipment inspection. Okay, then Export Promotion Council, EPC. So Export Promotion Councils are non-profit organization and their basic objectives is to provide and to promote and develop the country's export of particular products falling under the jurisdictions. See, at present there are 21 EPZ dealing with the different commodities. Then commodity board. So commodity board are the board which have been specially established by the government of India for what? The development of production of traditional commodities and their export. Okay, example rubber board, spice board, coffee board. Then Indian Trade Promotion Council, ITPOO, is a service organization and maintain regular and close interaction with the trade industries and government. So it serves the industry by what? Organizing trade fairs and exhibition both within the country and the outside. Then Indian Institute of Packing, that's IIP. So it is a training cum research institute pertaining to the packing and the testing. Okay, then State Trading Organization, STC, was set up by in May of 1956. So the main objectives is to stimulate trade, primarily export trade among different trading partners of the world. Okay, then next one, international trade institutions and agreement. See, at the international level, there are various international organizations such as World Bank, IMF, WTO, etc. for in the boosting economic investment and trade cooperation among the countries. First one, World Bank. So the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, IBRD, that is World Bank, was established in 1945. So its headquarters Washington DC ലാണ് ഇതിന്റെ headquarters ഉള്ളത്. So ഇവരുടെ objectives എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ to aid the task of reconstructions of world war affected economy of Europe. അല്ലേ? So വേൾഡ് വാർ അഫക്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള എക്കോണമിയെ റീകൺസ്ട്രക്ട് ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇവരുടെ മെയിൻ ആയിട്ടുള്ള എയിം. ആൻഡ് അസിസ്റ്റ് ഇൻ ദ ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് ഓഫ് അണ്ടർ ഡെവലപ്ഡ് നേഷൻ ഓഫ് ദി വേൾഡ് എന്ന് കൂടിയിട്ടാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ആഫ്റ്റർ 1950 വേൾഡ് ബാങ്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു, ടേൺ ഇറ്റ് അറ്റൻഷൻ ടു ദി ഡെവലപ്മെന്റ് അണ്ടർ ഡെവലപ്ഡ് നേഷനിലേക്ക് മാറി. സോ ഇവരുടെ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ടു പ്രൊവൈഡ് ലോങ് റൺ ക്യാപിറ്റൽ ടു മെമ്പർ കൺട്രി ഫോർ വാട്ട് എക്കണോമിക് റീകൺസ്ട്രക്ഷൻസ് ആൻഡ് development, and then to induce long term capital investment for assuring the balance of payment, that is BOP, and equilibrium balanced development of international trade, and to provide guarantee for loan granted to small and large units and other projects of the member countries, and to ensure the implementation of what development project has to bring about the smooth infrastructure, smooth transference from wartime to peace economy. Okay, and to promote capital investment in member country by the following ways, that is one, to provide guarantee on private loans and then capital investments, and to, if private capital is not available even after providing guarantee, then IBRD provide loan for productive activities on considerate conditions. Okay, then what are the functions of World Bank? IBRD അല്ലെങ്കിൽ World Bankന്റെ functions എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ granting development loans to underdeveloped countries and providing loans to government for agriculture, irrigation, power transport, water supply, education, health, etc. and providing loans to private concern for specified projects, and then providing foreign investment by guaranteeing loans provided by other organizations, and providing technical, economic and monetary advice to the member country for specific projects, and encouraging industrial development of underdeveloped countries by promoting economic reforms. And the next one, International Development Association, IDA. So it was set up in 1960 as a part of the World Bank. IDA was established as soft loan primarily to provide soft loans to the poorest countries. So it is called a soft loan window of the IBRD. But objectives to provide development finance on easy terms to the less developed countries, and to provide assistance for poverty education in the poorest countries, and to provide finance at concessional interest rate in order to promote economic development, rise living standard in less developed nations. And next one, International Monetary Fund, IMF. It is the second international organization next to the World Bank. So it was established in 1945, and its objective is to maintenance of exchange rate and providing short-term loans to the country facing short-term foreign exchange problems. Okay, so objectives to facilitate expansion of balanced growth of international trade and to maintain high level of employment, and to promote exchange rate stability among members countries, and to help in establishment of international payment system, and to provide international monetary cooperation through a permanent institutions. And then next one, World Trade Organizations. World Trade Organizations. So that is Agreement for Tariff and Trade, that is GATT, was transformed into World Trade Organization with effect from 1/1/1995. So the headquarters of World Trade Organizations are situated in Geneva, Switzerland. So World Trade Organization deals with the global rules of trade between the nations. So its main function is to ensure that trade flow as smoothly, predictably and freely as possible. So it is concerned with solving the trade problems between the countries and providing forum for multilateral trade negotiation. India is founding member of the World Trade Organization. Then objectives of World Trade Organization to ensure reduction of tariff and other trade barriers imposed by the different countries. That's the first one. Second one, to encourage in activities which improve the standard of living and then create the employment opportunities and increase the income facilities, higher production and then trade. Increase income facilitate what? The higher production and trade. And the next objective is what? To facilitate optimal use of the world resources. Okay. And the next one, what is it? To promote integrated, more viable and durable trading system. That is these are the objectives of World Trade Organization. And then functions of World Trade Organization, what is it? The first one, to remove the barriers of international trade. Okay. And then second one, what is it? To act as a dispute settlement body to active, and to ensure that all the rules and regulations prescribed in the act are duly followed by the member country for the settlement of their disputes. Okay. Then laying down the commonly accepted code of conduct or for international trade. To consult with International Monetary Fund, that is IMF, and IBRD, that is World Bank, and it is affiliated agencies to bringing what? Better understanding and cooperation in global economic policy making. Okay, these are the functions of World Trade Organization. Then benefit of World Trade Organization, actually it helps to promote international peace and facilitate international business. Okay, that is the first one. Second one, all disputes between member nations are settled with mutual consultations. Okay, then free trade improves standard of living of people, increase the income level. Okay, and then free trade provides what? An opportunity for getting varieties of qualitative products. And last one, economic growth has been increased. So these are the benefit of World Trade Organization. I think all are clear. Okay, ഇതോടുകൂടിയിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ ഈ ചാപ്റ്റർ തീർന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any doubt, please contact